Hey, hey. So I'm coming on to do a no contact reading. So if you are in no contact with your person at this time, then this reading could be for you. Keep in mind it is collective, so not every message coming through is going to resonate for everyone. So I'm going to pull from the animal spirit and see if we get any signs of synchronicities. See what wants to come out here. We got the swan. Oh my goodness. Some of you could be twin flames. Some of you could be a mirrored connection. Swan, what else you got for me, Spirit? We got the buffalo, the sea serpent, and the owl. Okay, so somebody could be a water sign, earth sign, air sign. Okay, water sign, earth sign, air sign is what I'm getting here. The sea serpent. Somebody, you know, I feel like you could be going through some sort of a cycle, or felt like a cycle was repeating itself when it came to this person. With the owl, we also have the lamb here. So I'm seeing someone putting in the work, okay, wanting to put in the work, sacrificing, you know, to make this connection work. I feel like with the owl that there's some sort of message that wants to come through here. And let me just see if I can get any of their feelings at this time, like what the current energy is between this connection. What is the current energy between this connection, Spirit? Shame, someone's embarrassed. Intuition. The intuition also resonates with the owl. Very wise. Someone could be coming into a realization about this connection. Protecting your feelings. Okay, so I feel like some of you could have set some boundaries here, and this person is picking up on that. I feel like this person's wanting to make it work. They're wanting to come forward here, but something's telling me they were stuck on a loop. With the sea serpent, it's telling me that they were stuck in some sort of a cycle, and I feel like this person's now realizing that, and they're embarrassed of their actions. We got intrusive thought, so this person could be thinking worst case scenario, or if you were thinking worst case scenario, I am seeing, you know, that this person wants to reconcile with you. I'm seeing here that you have healthy boundaries with the protecting your feelings. But somebody's embarrassed about something. So let me just pull some other cards here. They're embarrassed over the way that they acted over this situation, or whatever put you guys in no contact here. They were insecure. This person feels like you could have anybody that you want with the secret admirer. And the fact that they see you that way, I feel like this person... Relationship connecting, yeah, okay, so I'm definitely seeing here that this person wants to connect with you. So if you're in no contact, this person may have failed to take action. They may have failed because they were stuck in a karmic loop. They were stuck in, you know, thinking the worst case scenario. But something about their intuition or your intuition kept telling each other like you guys were meant to be together. And I'm seeing here with the lamb that you were more of the person that was willing to sacrifice for this connection. Something's telling me this person is like, something's happening now where they're healing, and sign of confirmation, your person's healing. They're learning how to love themselves. And I'm seeing you guys reconnecting here. I'm seeing this person coming forward, and I feel like they're just getting over some fears here. They do have romantic feelings, divine timing. So this person was meant to go through some sort of an awakening to kind of make them see the cycles, the patterns that they were in. We also have taken a chance. So this person is hoping that you're still going to want to take a chance with them. I feel like some of you have been waiting for this moment. You've been wanting this to happen. You know, but I feel like you started to put your boundaries up because you could have been thinking the worst case scenario, like they didn't come forward. I've been doing all the work, I've been doing all the healing, but what you don't see is you could have just been the leader in this connection. I'm definitely picking up twin flame energy, especially since I decided to do a no contact, and the swans were the first card to come out here. But I am seeing with the relationship and divine timing here, with romantic feelings, that something's telling me that this connection is about to come into some sort of a union. I feel like this person is coming out of a karmic cycle. Now, I'm not sure what the buffalo means. Let me just pull from the... I want to read from the book here if I can find it. Oh, it's right here. because I'm curious. And it looks like lightning or something is coming down here. So I feel like this person's been hit with some sort of epiphany, okay? And it's giving them the wisdom to, like, move forward beyond, you know, what kind of karmic loop they were stuck in. So let me just see here. With the buffalo, I don't think I've ever even gotten that card when I've used these cards. So I'm really intrigued to know what it says. Buffalo, grounded yet heavenly, practical yet spiritual. So yeah, that's what I was picking up on. They're going through some sort of spiritual awakening. The hooves of the mighty buffalo are grounded in the earth, yet its heart and mind rise towards the heaven. So they're rising into a higher consciousness here. I'm seeing something about their crown chakra could be getting some sort of activation. And then we got the owl card coming out. So I feel like that's giving them the spiritual wisdom to pick up, you know, on this connection, that this connection is very divinely guided. And it's allowing them to step out of some sort of cycle. It's allowing them to, you know, make the sacrifices in order to make this work, okay? So that's what I'm seeing with that. The buffalo sees challenge, hardship, or a bump in the road as an opportunity for upliftment. Therefore, the buffalo does not fear death, illness, or misfortune. Its gentle eyes look to the road ahead, trusting in every turn. So this person is starting to believe in divine timing. This person believes in this connection. Something's telling me that when you guys first connected, and whatever reason, there was a falling out, or this person could have been avoiding, you know, committing to this connection because they thought that you deserved better. And that really stems from a feeling of unworthiness, like they didn't feel that they were worthy enough for your love. Its gentle eyes look to the road ahead, trusting every turn. May we all experience this elusive yet life-changing bliss from time to time, and may we allow this card to remind us that life is a precious gift. When in balance, trusting pure presence. When out of balance, restless, lacks gratitude. To bring into balance, prayer. So this person has been working, you know, on their spiritual practices. That's definitely what I'm seeing. So this connection that I'm picking up on is very, very spiritual, okay? So I feel like whatever cycle this was, this karmic cycle could have really evolved around, we got fear underneath that and love underneath that. So this person's working through their intrusive thoughts and their fear of not being good enough. That's definitely what I'm seeing here. We got healing underneath that. I mean, this is just really, really, really beautiful. This person, you know, I feel like there is a sense of this person being embarrassed of not seeing this connection for what it was, but something about this connection is very, very spiritual. So this person had to go through some sort of awakening. And for you, I'm seeing here for your energy, you both getting over those fears of, you could have had a fear of rejection or vice versa. If you're the one that, you know, felt like you were unworthy enough, then, you know, I'm seeing the other person having this fear of rejection and that kind of, you know, causing them to put their walls up. But I'm seeing you both healing here. And something about this connection is telling me, it's like, how do I explain this? You could have gotten impatient on waiting for this person, so that caused you to put your walls up. But I'm seeing here that there is nothing to have resentment for or be afraid of this not happening. Because a true divine connection, you have to see it as, even if you're ready and you feel like you're ready and you're getting frustrated when it comes to divine timing, this is where the divine steps in, and they're going to teach you trust. They're going to teach you to trust in what's meant for you is always going to come to you, and nothing can take that from you, okay? And what I'm seeing here is that your person is being prepared for that, because if they were to have come in on your timing, on I want this person now, and now I have this fear that they're not coming, or I'm upset because they're not here yet, or I'm upset with the divine, or I'm upset with God because, you know, I'm lonely and I want this person with me. I want to know why they're not with me. Why am I not good enough? And that's not the thing at all. This person, if they would have come in any sooner, they wouldn't have been healed enough to love you the way that you deserve to be loved. So there would have been this lack of a soul connection. There would have been a lack of intimacy in some relationships, okay? And I feel like this person is being prepared to come forward. They're being enlightened to the fact that you were there to show them a mirror of their insecurities. And that could be why they ran, and they're ashamed of that because they see that now, or they're going through the process of stepping out of that cycle where they couldn't see it before because there was some sort of a blockage here. So I'm seeing them really having some sort of spiritual awakening. They're realizing what this connection really is. Okay, and I'm picking up that this could be twin flame, like I said, because the Swan card was the first card to come out. So I'm seeing you guys coming into some sort of alignment once this person works through their insecurities. And also I'm seeing that as a divine mirror as well. So working through your insecurities and learning to trust that what's meant for you is always going to be there. It's not that they don't want to be with you. And I know what I'm hearing in my head is that you feel, I'll love you in any way possible. Come to me and I will protect you. But there's, especially with a divine connection, they both must rise and be able to heal on their own and then come in and combine that together. But there's some parts of that healing that needs to be done separately. Otherwise, they will always rely on the other person to coddle them or cradle their energy. And so this is a really, really beautiful energy. This person is going to come forward. They're going to take a chance. The mask is going to fall off. They're going to reveal all of themselves. But until they could reveal all of themselves when they look in the mirror to themselves, they can't give that to you. And it's not that they can't give it to you, but you know what I'm saying. So if it would have come on your timing, there's a chance this person would have never evolved into the person that they need to be to fully love you as a divine counterpart, and vice versa. So it's definitely, you know, what I'm seeing here. So your spirit guides are coming in really heavily saying, you know, it's just a matter of trusting. And when you really, you know, surrender that, you start to heal, and it comes in quicker, and it helps this person see things in a way where they can see more clearly. And I feel like something about that cycle is a cycle that maybe you were in as well, because you guys are in this cycle together, and it's like you guys are on this wheel together, okay? And you got to keep working at it. Each one of you got to be like, if there was a pedal on each side, each one of you have to keep going. Each one of you have to have that, you know, that mustard seed of faith. Like I always tell you guys, it only takes just a little bit. And once you water that one little tiny seed, it grows fields of wildflowers, okay? So fields of wildflowers could be some sort of sign of synchronicity too, because, whoa, yeah, once you do that and you really trust in the divine, and blind faith here is when the communication comes in, okay? So this person, you know, a part of them is ashamed that they didn't see it before, but that's part of the healing as well. And I'm seeing them going through some sort of enlightenment. I'm also seeing this happening this year with this snake on this card, okay? That's we are in the year of the wood snake. It does look like a wooden colored snake, right? So I'm seeing this person really rising up into their intuition. They're going through some sort of epiphanies. They're releasing any negative thought patterns. And I feel like that's something that you're doing as well. You're both healing, and you're releasing fear, and you're loving without fear. You're loving no matter what this person is going through. Yeah, I'm seeing you guys walking away from, you know, any fears or any, you know, karmic situations or things that didn't allow your guys' connection to come through in the past. Yeah, there's some sort of divine balance here. This is something that is like a gift from the divine for you guys with the Four of Pentacles. I'm seeing that this is a love that you guys have been, you know, waiting lifetimes for. And it's something that you've been being prepared for through past lifetimes to be reunited again in this lifetime. So all of the lessons and things that you're, you know, learning to only hold on to what you can take from each situation is allowing you to move forward here. And it's kind of like unlocking your blessings from the divine here. And I'm also seeing you guys coming into balance when it comes to your masculine and feminine energy. It's kind of like those are the petals here. You know, like the petals, I'm seeing you guys working together in order to move forward. So can you tell me anything else about this connection, this no contact connection, Spirit? Yeah, I'm seeing this five of wands. So the only thing that's you know, putting a delay on this is, you know, the battle that is the ego, the mind that tries to get us trapped in intrusive thoughts. And I feel like something about that is clearing out here. I'm seeing your spirit guides really working with you guys to clear out those negative thoughts, really be in that, you know, positive energy, knowing what's meant for you will always be there. And even if you think, okay, well, this person chose someone else over me, it's because they chose something, you know, they settled for something before, you know, unconsciously, okay? And now they're awakening to the fact that what their destiny is. And it's more than that. If you guys are a twin flame, it's all about healing, right? It's all about becoming one with self and with source. Yeah, I'm seeing this person moving forward. Okay, the Two of Wands here, this person's coming into some sort of realization where they're going to want to reach out and make contact. Yeah, this person, they've got a lot to say. I'm seeing that with the King of Pentacles here. You know, this person could also really, you know, they could be switching careers. This person could be like, maybe they were focused on their career a lot because they just felt like they weren't really connecting with anything in their life. So this person, you know, could have stayed busy with work this entire time. And now that they've, you know, kind of got everything that they need, I'm seeing them waking up to something more. Yeah. So expect communication. You know, I'm seeing something, you know, things are going to be moving a lot quicker, especially this year for whoever this, you know, divine counterparts are that I'm connecting with. The Eight of Wands here. So I'm seeing things moving a lot quicker once you guys really start to work together, okay? I'm seeing you guys working together. We got the Queen of Swords. So something's telling me, you know, that your guard is still a little up. So you have every right to feel that way. It's part of the healing process. But I'm seeing once you have that little tiny seed, you know, mustard seed of faith and trust here, I'm seeing that, you know, really bringing in this divine love for you. It's meant to be, and your intuition is peaking as well. I feel like you were in line with this reading for a reason, to really trust in a higher power, okay? Something in you is telling you that this person is the one, but you feel maybe like you were rejected at some point. And you know, the High Priestess is the keeper of secrets. So something inside of you is telling you that this connection is meant for you. Now it's time to rise up into that energy, rise up into what you know to be true, okay? And that is how, you know, you trust in the divine, and the divine is really going to start working its magic for you. So I'm seeing communication coming in. It's all about that, you know, believing in the right time, that nothing will pass you by. This person definitely knows that you're the one with romantic feelings, and they want to connect with you, okay? I'm seeing connection coming in here. I'm seeing them realizing what this connection is, and they're embarrassed at this time that they didn't see it, and maybe they see now that you realized it before them, and they could have denied that. And, you know, a deep inner part of them always thought that you deserve better than what they had to offer. So I'm seeing them being embarrassed to themselves, like, why didn't I think I was good enough? Or maybe that's your energy that I'm picking up here. So I'm seeing you guys, you know, really knowing your worth, trusting in the divine, and going all in, okay, on that blind faith is what is going to bring in communication in this connection. So I hope that gave you some sort of guidance here, and this helped you on your path. So if you did resonate with this, go ahead and give it a like, comment, share, subscribe, because it will allow me to pick up on your energy, you know, for future readings and no contact readings and things like that. But I'm going to go and close it here. I love you guys. Bye.